Hi, guys. Thank you for tuning in to the Blog Talks. Today we have with us Mr. Mohammed Ashraf, founder of Tripy. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Good. Thank you for being with us today.
Thank you.
So, why don't you start with a quick intro to yourself, a little bit background, how you ended up founding Tripy, why, the force behind it, the reason behind it, and then tell us what Tripy does.
Sure. Let me quickly introduce myself. My name is Mohammed. I've been working on the travel and tourism industry for the last 5 years, and before that, I've been working with Amazon, Noon, and then for some time with Binance and Tabi. And then lately, I was working with Emerson Lines. In Emerson Lines, I was working with Arabian Adventures, Danata, and other companies inside the Emirates Group umbrella. And then I had like multiple verticals that I've been working on. However, like being an employee wasn't giving me that motivation to keep pushing forward. So I was feeling something's off, even if everyone around me telling me that you are living your best life, having dream job, everyone would kill for something like that. However, I felt like it's not something is not right. I should explore more. I should push boundaries and do something for myself. However, in normal circumstances, nothing happened. So I was in trip with my mother in Bali, and in that trip, I was fascinating with what my mother can do with as AI chatbot and with ChatGPT and other LLMs. The fact that she is click a button and she somehow, without any language barrier or geography or anything, can say, "Hey, Tripy," or sorry, "Hey, ChatGPT, what we can do here in Bali and where is the best place to go," and literally navigating me, the other person that's been spending the last 5 years traveling all over the world, and show me actually new places. This was for me a very fascinating thing because my mother was not a technical person at all. She took 7 days to send me a WhatsApp message. So for me to see that by my own eyes was a wow moment and just gave me the perspective of how this technology can make everyone's life easier and how with one click can remove all language barriers and all accent barriers and geography barriers and get exactly what you're looking for with the best accent from the LLM. So I came back from my trip with my mother with that in my mind, and then
When was this?
that was 11 months ago,
Okay.
exactly 11 months ago. And then I came back to my office in Emirates, and then we had an opportunity to have a great meeting with big players in the C level of international companies in travel. I'm not sure if I can say names, but they are the top three. And then one question was in my head: why you guys are not implementing AI until now? Like literally all the other platforms in the whole world have AI, and somehow the only industries that's always been promoted whenever a new AI model comes out of how we can use this in travel, never use that. So I was amazed with their responses that they basically want to play it safe. They already have a platform that's generating $26 billion last year, and they basically don't want to risk their current engine to generating all of this money. And basically being very big that you are in the stock market, and any small hallucination from the AI or any small incident can affect their PR and affect how they work. So basically, they were not looking to implement AI technologies right now, at least in the big stage. So it was a bit disappointing for me that I saw that, okay, at least 100% these guys are going to implement AI in a way or shape or form in the next quarter or two. But after this conversation, I understand that they are not going to implement AI anytime soon. So I felt like there is a big gap in the market. I believe that this technology can make a lot of travelers, around 1.1 billion traveler, traveling every day, every year in the world, and they can use all of these technologies that's out there to make their life easier, faster, and more efficient. So this is basically how I started Trippy. I literally out of this conversation with all the monopoly in the industry, I got to decide to myself that I will give up all the 10 years of my career and then be an entrepreneur.
Okay. And what does Trippy do?
Tripy is basically the intelligence layer for travel and event industry. So from the second you think of going to an event, for example, everything related to travel, your visa, your flights, your experiences, your hotels, your private jets, private yacht, anything in your mind that's relevant to travel, you will find it in the platform. With one click, everything will be created for you, like planned, in a perfect itinerary, and you will be able in the future to book everything in one click. And you can pay with crypto because everything will be basically on the blockchain to maximize as a security of the platform. And after you plan your trip to whatever event you are going to, we will be having the next layer of intelligence, which is the event intelligence. So after you having everything travel related sorted in less than 3 minutes with our AI, which is, by the way, the smartest LLM in travel in the whole world right now, you will be able to go to this event and book a ticket, and then you will go through small questionnaires that understand more about you, what you're looking for, what you're going to do, what is the value that you are looking to get, and what is the value that you're looking to give. And based on all of these questions that we will understand you with, we will be able to connect to you with the top 20 attendees or top 20 event attendees that's coming to this exhibition or whatever. So imagine you're going to a big exhibition that has 200,000, for example. You feel overwhelmed, right? You are going through a place that has all the opportunities that you can imagine. There is 10,000 people around you. Every one of them are very interesting person. You have booths around you. Every brand is really, really interesting as well. There is millions of keynotes, millions of workshops. You really feel overwhelmed what exactly to do or who exactly to communicate. And this is basically what we are trying to solve. We want you to be very, very well informed of exactly what you are going to do in very, very small period amount of time that you have in this event. Because normally events is like 2 days, 3 days, 4 days maximum. And you normally have maximum 5-6 hours before you feel very, very tired to talk to anyone. So what we are providing you is basically all the other attendees and how they are matching with you. So for example, if I am a founder and I'm looking for an investor, or if I am an investor, I'm looking for a founder. If I am a government that's looking for brands or a brand's looking for talent, whatever your need is, once you are giving us all your needs, we will get you the exact right people to communicate with before the event. So, for example, these are the top 20 people that you have to communicate. You can have, with one click in the platform, it will tell you how this person will help you, what to expect from him, and some pro tips on how, based on this person's personality online, how you can approach him and give him an opener, which is a starter of the chat that say, hey, this is my name, this is what I'm looking for, and this is what I believe that we can collaborate together. You can copy it and connect with the person. Once you connect with him, similar to LinkedIn, the other person will accept it, and you have initiated a conversation inside Tripy to say, hey, what this is what I'm doing, and then basically break the ice and have a conversation already understanding what you guys looking for, why you are going to this event in the first place. And then if everything is great, you can also create a meeting with one click in the platform and have a conversation, and then you go to the event to close the deal, not to start all of this process from scratch.
Yeah.
And one other thing is that we have a map. So in this map, we also show you approximately around you the top 20 people that can help you. So instead of you go and do this random reach out and say, hey, this is what I'm doing, this is my name, and all of these things, and then mid conversation you feel like, oh, it's a bit awkward, I need to leave to the next person to talk to, we will get you informed that out of the thousands around you, these are the top 5 and this is their locations. And with one click, you will understand making your homework of how they can help you. And then you reach out to them with knowing their names, what is they are doing, what is their industry, and how you can help them or how they can help you. So within the first 10 seconds of the conversation, both of you understanding what exactly you are talking about, who are you, and what is the value proposition that you are offering to each other.
How long has Tripy been around?
It's been around, I believe, 3 weeks until now. So we started here. We had the pleasure to start in the Block Festival, and we hosted the World Token Summit. So we got a great feedback. We had over 600 users, use the platform without any sort of marketing. It's just word of mouth. And I believe like a lot of users were happy the fact that they can just take a screenshot of the panel and know more information about every single person, or just ask about a person that's behind them, and they don't want to go through this awkward, how are you, and to understand what the guy is doing. Just like mentioning in our AI chat, to understand more about these guys, understand more about the attendees or the speakers or the management, to have more information that can get you more confidence to reach out to the right people.
So this was your first rollout.
It was the first rollout.
Were there any issues that arise that you're resolving now?
I believe the only issues that we get in all over again is the fact that the onboarding was a bit long, so that's what we are trying to reduce right now, to make sure that the onboarding is very, very smooth, and then you can add more information about yourself to be able to give you more accurate matching.
Yeah.
But besides that, everything was moving smoothly.
So people have to download the app, right?
Right now, it's not app; it's like in a website. So
Okay.
it goes through Tripy. You just go through the event, and then once you collect your ticket, you will go through the dashboard, which is have everything about the event, all the sessions that you should attend, all the brands that you should go to that's relevant to you and can help your brand, and all people that you have to talk to. This is our top 3. And moving forward, when you have a booth, for example, you can click on this booth and see the navigation. So you will never feel stuck in the middle of the exhibition, don't know where's the food is or where's the washroom is or where's everything is. It's just like with one click and it will navigate you exactly to this place. And you're also going to have full information about this place. One of the good feedback that we received that, for example, people wanted to know more about the blog.
Mm-hmm.
So how can we provide that to the right audience, not all the audience? So we having the blog inside the platform, once the user mentions that, hey, I am a founder that I'm looking for, let's say, creating a podcast, or I looking for a place to start my company, or any of many of services that the blog have. Once we have all of these things in our database, immediately blog will be in the top brands that's been suggested to this person. And once he, with one click, it will tell him how the blog will help them, and have below that the representatives. So let's say it shows here if what you are looking for is relevant to the partnership team, you will see the partnership person that you have to reach out to. If it's relevant to marketing, you will see the marketing representative for the blog. And with one click, you literally having a suggestion message that you can copy and go to this person and say, hey, this is me, that's what I'm looking to do, and this is what I believe the blog can help me. So it's not only helping people and people to people, it's also people to brands and people to pulses. So it make life easier in the event.
I'm curious, how are you monetizing this?
Based on 2 things. So we have first aspect, which is the event themselves. So we go to provide this intelligence. We are, let's say we have 200,000 expected attendees to this event. So we are charging around 3 to 5 euros per guest to be able to provide him the infrastructure and the LLM and the conversation, so he can have all full access and get the most out of the event. And for the travelers that's coming to the platform, they will have the full ecosystem that they can book their experiences, their hotels, their visas, their flights, everything on Tripy.
Is it all active now, or are you rolling out in phases?
We are rolling out in phases. Right now, what's active is the ESAM and some activities in Dubai. And we have already conversation to add the flights and hotels within the next months. So the goal is that we reach to the point that, let's say, a traveler coming from the US, for example, and want to come to the block and leave back, we want to reach to the point that he only can do everything end-to-end during this time in one platform.
Okay.
So you plan your trip, you book everything, you come to the event, you know who exactly to talk to, who is the brands to visit, having all your meetings set up, having fun after the event.
So is it still going to be used? Let's say I'm traveling, but I'm not traveling for an event. Like I'm just going to Bali for 2 weeks.
Awesome.
Would I still use Tripy?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So this is the second thing. So we can provide you full experience, but for us, the events and exhibitions and all these things is our layer to attract you to the platform. Use it if you like the experience, if you like how you book your hotels, how you are using AI to book literally everything else. You will hopefully stay for the experience.
Yeah. I'm a very curious person. I
Sure.
love talking to founders and figuring out the business inside out.
Sure.
So, on the travel side, are you partnering with the major like booking.com, TripAdvisor, or any other booking platform? Or are you competing with them?
Mostly partnering with them. So we are not competing. We want to have the biggest inventory in no time. Right?
Okay.
So for us, we are going to have Booking.com as our partners, so they can give
provider.
us 5 million hotels that's under our LLM and our AI model. And for the flight, doing the same, for the eSIM, doing the same, for
Yeah.
the VPN, doing the same. So what we're trying to do to have all the things that you as a traveler would need in one place,
Yeah.
similar to Kareem, super app that has all the activities, all the stuff.
Are you talking to these partners?
Exactly. And then we already closed some deals. We will announce them in a very, very short notice. But the point is that we are feeding our LLM, feeding our AI, which is called Atlas. Atlas right now is the smartest LLM for travel in the world, which is big achievement. Took us 7 months to be able to achieve to this amount of intelligence. The fact that it can recommend you the visa, the right visa for you based on your preferences, what you're looking for, what exactly you are going to attend, and the hotels, flights, day by day itinerary. As it's very, very aware of you are going to this event, to that event, and you are doing these sessions and you are not doing this session. So it's very, very synced together. And then it shows you the most important apps that you should download for in this country, the exchange rate. Everything will be shown to you in the calendar, and you have a very, very dynamic itinerary that the second you change something or delete something, it rearranges itself and show you the best second options and best recommendations. So we will have the best planner, let's say, or trip planner. And within the listed planner, you will be able to book everything in one go.
Yeah.
So imagine at some point you will say, hey, Tripy, I will go to the Block Festival next year. And it tell you, okay, I created the perfect itinerary for you based on your preferences, based on what I learned about you in the last experiences together. And you say, okay, perfect, I trust you. You already have my wallet. Book it for me.
Yeah.
And agentically it basically creates for you the best flights, the best hotels, the best experiences, book for you the tickets based on its knowledge about you, and tell you, okay, everything is done. And this will happen in a fraction of seconds.
So the reason I asked is I wanted to see if the feedback from the more traditional platforms is good or bad. Because usually when something new is developed in our space, especially, the traditional firms are blockages in the beginning because they're afraid of using this type of technology, and then they open up. So that was just, I was curious to see if they're open to it or if they're still resisting.
No, they are very, very open to it. And one of the reasons that I started this is that they open to actually basically collaborate with big players, with small players, to be able to get into the technology, because at some point everyone is using right now AI in travel.
Yeah.
It's like it's no surprise for them. They obviously know that. They're just very scared in the beginning to do this themselves. So they are looking for the small players to emerge and test and fail and do all of the R&D, and then basically they come to support or come to be a part of the platform and so on and so forth.
So I have some questions, and these
Sure.
are coming from a place of, if I were to use Tripy, these would be my concerns.
Yes.
So first off, I'm booking tickets, hotels, etc. That's a lot of personal data that's going into Tripy.
Yeah.
How are you protecting that data, and how are you reassuring your customers that their data is protected? Are you regulated by any regulatory body?
Exactly. So the most important thing, and this is a conversation that we had in a very, very early stage in Tripy, is that we want Tripy to be the most secure platform in the whole world. And from my side, because I've been working with many, many companies that's international, but I know the security is one step away from being breached, because the AI and how fast AI viruses and how fast AI attacks can be very, very aggressive in the future. That was a very concern for me, that I know that in the future we will might be in need to have the best infrastructure from the get-go to solve this problem. So we're already encrypting all the database right now on the blockchain to make sure that it's very, very secure. And we want to ensure that it is now and in the future, no one can access this data, even us.
Yeah.
And it is pretty safe from any bad third parties.
Okay. So is anyone overlooking that, or is that in-house?
This is in-house.
In-house.
Yes.
Okay. And my second concern, you mentioned that, hey, Tripy, I want to go to Block Festival. You have my wallet. Book it for me.
Yes.
So am I connecting Tripy to my own wallet, or are you providing NPC wallets within the platform?
We have both options. So we will have in the future our own wallet, but right now we will offering them to link their credit cards, for example, or link their wallets if they have like a crypto wallet to be inside the platform. And obviously it will share with you, okay, this is basically all list of things that I've been booking for you. This is the flights, the visas, that. And once you have a look on them and confirm everything's cool, you go and book it for you.
Okay. Very cool. I love the concept. Final question.
Sure.
Realistically, your vision for Tripy in the next 5 years?
My vision for Tripy in the next 5 years is that it succeed to help 1.1 billion traveler a year.
1.1 billion travelers a year.
Yes.
Okay. We'll check back in with you in 5 years.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for being here with us today.
It's been a pleasure.
And thank you guys for watching.